1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here's your first warm weather forecast first. Sponsored by Anderson Collision Center. Visit driveanderson.com.
Finally felt a lot more like spring out there today with the expense of some gusty winds out there. We reached the upper 50s throughout most of the area. Currently we're in the lower to middle 50s. 55 degrees is the current temperature in Rockford, 51 in Freeport, 52 for current temperature up in Monroe. And wind gusts are still pretty hefty, but they've definitely died down over the past couple of hours. We're seeing wind gusts upwards of 41 miles an hour. Now we're at 23 mile an hour wind gusts here in Rockford. Same goes for Freeport. There's still hardly a cloud in the sky, but a system of showers is moving in from the north. Chance for showers overnight could possibly stretch into the early morning hours of tomorrow, but then sunny skies shortly follow thereafter. Temperatures warming up into the middle to upper 50s once again. I'll let you know when we can finally expect 60s again in the first one forecast a little later.
Live from Fox 39 and your home team. Eyewitness News at 9 starts now.
As the number of coronavirus cases in Illinois nears 30,000, Governor J.B. Pritzker ramps up telehealth services for those in need. The Stateline company recognized for its part in the fight against the virus. A group of Winnebago County mayors voiced their concerns regarding a possible stay-at-home order extension. Their letter outlining suggestions for Governor Pritzker. Many residents are using this time indoors to take their cooking skills to the next level. One resource is here to help by bringing cookbooks to life. Good evening, I'm Hannah Zettel. Thanks for joining us tonight. Coronavirus on the rise. Today, state public health officials announcing 1,585 new cases of COVID-19, including 125 additional deaths. This increases the state total to 29,160 cases and 1,259 deaths. Patients' ages range from younger than 1 to over 100 years old. At his daily press conference, Governor J.B. Pritzker announced the expansion of Illinois' telehealth program. Recovering COVID-19 patients can receive virtual doctor visits and wellness kits, including thermometers, blood pressure cuffs, and alcohol wipes. Rockford area patients can call 833-673-5669 for assistance. The governor also recognized Rochelle's Kenai Farms Distillery for helping healthcare workers.
A family-owned business that decided to suspend their bourbon production operations and flip their systems to make thousands of gallons of hand sanitizer for their local heroes.
Locally, 16 new cases of COVID-19 have been found in Winnebago County. This brings the total to 179 cases and 9 deaths. Boone County announced 5 new cases, with patients' ages ranging from 20s to 70s. 5 additional cases have also been reported in Whiteside County, bringing the total to 38. A group of Stateline mayors are asking Governor Pritzker, hoping for him to help with local small businesses. The mayors of Loves Park, McChesney Park, Durand, South Beloit, and Cherry Valley wrote a letter to the governor asking for an alternative approach to working from home, should the stay-at-home order be extended, that is. The letter argues that if big box stores can remain open as long as customers practice social distancing, small businesses should have the same option. The mayors also asked the governor to consider the economic differences between Winnebago County and larger counties in the state. You can read their full letter on our website, mystateline.com. RMTD riders, listen up and mask up. Starting Monday, the transportation company will require all passengers to wear a mask when catching a ride. In addition, no more than 10 passengers will be allowed on the bus at a time. Many changes have also been made to bus routes, and service will now end at 6:40 p.m. The changes come to protect riders and drivers alike after 6 RMTD employees were diagnosed with COVID-19. You can see the full list of changes on our website. Rockford police arrest a shooting suspect following an hours-long standoff on Auburn Street this afternoon. It happened at a residence between Ridge and Rockton Avenues. Authorities say the shooting took place around 4 p.m. today. The victim sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Police told the Eyewitness News crew on scene that they negotiated with a woman who fled the scene, eventually coaxing her out just before 8 this evening. Multiple Stateline fire crews respond to a house fire on Denalda Lane in Rockford. The flames broke out just before 3 o'clock this afternoon at the home near Willwood Cemetery. Thick smoke engulfed the home as crews used multiple lines to put the fire out. The cause of the blaze is still under investigation, but fire officials say no one was hurt. The stay-at-home order has more people cooking as they're confined to their homes. Reporter Michelle Rave has some tips, tricks, and a handy online resource for cooks looking for a little inspiration.
With the stay-at-home order, people have a lot more time on their hands. They pick up hobbies like cooking. RACVB developed a new cooking segment highlighting Rockford's best.
Today we're going to learn how to make our newest dish at Octane called cumin pork noodles.
Chef Alberto is taking his behind-the-scenes creations to Facebook.
They add onions and red cabbage.
He's part of the first episode of What's Cooking at Home, a series brought to us by the Rockford Area Convention Bureau that features signature dishes from local restaurants.
And so on the interactive page, we give folks the ability to go through the page, find fun things to do with your family while you're sheltering in place. And one of the things that we came up with just recently was, of course, the What's Cooking at Home.
Despite a tough time for many businesses, Chef Alberto says he feels the support from the city of Rockford.
Rockford reached out to us, asking us what we need, and it's a great feeling to know that your city government is batting for small businesses, because that's what Rockford's made of.
Each week, a new restaurant teaches us step by step how to make delicious meals, everything from savory to sweet.
Today we're going to show you how to make caramels.
Sugar Britches owner Jody May says this series will help us spice up our meals and desserts.
We can focus on just the good things that are going on. I think the better. It might be an uphill battle, but I think that, we really need to stay as happy as we can.
The What's Cooking at Home series is open to all restaurants. As for us, we can plan our next locally inspired meal by signing into Facebook.
Always looking for more businesses to partner with us on this. So we do ask that folks contact us through info@gorockford.com if you want to participate and get involved in our What's Cooking at Home.
And if cooking isn't really your forte, because it certainly isn't mine, RACVB developed a stay-at-home songs contest where you can write an original song and it will be chosen by a celebrity judge. You have until April 24th to submit your original song, and you can win up to $200 in gift cards. In Rockford, for your home team, I'm Michelle Rave.
Looks good. A reunion 2 years in the making. Byron Grill will honor its special bond with first responders this weekend. Sunday marks 2 years since the Cave burned down. Now, after a long journey to rebuild, the restaurant is struggling again during the pandemic. To remember the anniversary, the Cave plans to feed the crews that responded to the fire 2 years ago. For every curbside order placed by customers tomorrow, the Cave will match it, donating a meal to Byron Fire and Police departments.
For what's going on today, with the pandemic and what they're dealing with now, it's just a perfect opportunity for me, to give back, to my community that I've been raised in, that I currently live in.
Burgers will be delivered to first responders starting next week. Protests are ramping up as more and more Americans face economic hardships. After the break, the latest on the people's push to reopen the economy. Straight ahead.
And it felt much more like spring out there today, but temperatures were still short of normal. Find out when that will change in the First One forecast. Stay with us.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Hannah Zettel, sports anchor Samantha Rivera, and meteorologist Kevin Doom.